Hi, guys. Welcome to the Budget Place. My name is Michelle. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. Happy Sunday, guys. It is a great day to have joined this episode. If you're a new subscriber, I want to thank you and welcome you to the Budget Place. If you're an OG, thank you so much for sticking by me all this time. And I hope that, we continue to grow together. All right, guys. So on today's episode, we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $4,373. And that is a combined effort of it's $2,313 from Savings Challenges. And I will put that back here with Maximilian. And then this part is from the $2,060 is from my husband's paycheck. So let me put that on the cash tray so we can get to the cash stuffing. And I'm super excited about this episode because I feel like we're finally going to be able to get to other sinking funds that I have not been able to save up for ever. So I've had my envelopes, guys, for years, and I don't think I've been able to really use or properly use them. So I'm excited to properly or to have money to be able to cash stuff. So let's get started. So let's start with my cash wallet. And so I'm doing pretty good. So when we open this up, guys, you're going to see that a lot of it has been spent. But just keep in mind that it's been the holidays. So yeah. So usually I have some money left over for groceries and not at all this time, right? And that's because we were going from house to house and we did end up using the funds that we saved up for Thanksgiving and also anything that we would had saved up for groceries that we hadn't used. So that's all gone. So we're going to put in the usual $500. And again, this is for a family of 9. So it's 4 adults and 5 children. So 5 going in. And so I think that's pretty good considering how expensive groceries are. But the kids, the little ones, they don't eat too much compared to the adults. So yeah, that's going to start to be a challenge as they get older. So in household, we have $10, $15, $16, and we are going to add a 20 and a 5, bringing it to 20, 35, 30, I'm sorry, 20, 35, 41. $41 for households. So that's pretty good, but we are going to need some things from here and for toiletries. So this is for paper towels and any cleaning supplies. Okay, so toiletries is for shampoo. Oh, let me see. Shampoos, lotions, anything like that. So 25, 26, 27. That's what we have left over. We're going to put a 20 and a 5, bringing it to 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. $52 in toiletries. And then we have baby essentials. We still need this. I have a 2-year-old. And I don't like to push my kids to potty train when they're not ready. I try from time to time. And if I have resistance, real, serious resistance, I let it go. So then I try back again, I don't know, maybe a week or 2 later, a month later, and see if they're willing to. But sometimes I don't know, it happens it happens on their own or on its own, without you forcing it. So that's some advice I could give a parent, right? So in baby essentials is 20, 45, 46, 47. We're going to add a 20 and a 5, bringing it to 20, 40, 65, 71, 72. Is that correct? 20, 40, 65, 71, and 2. Awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the next section, which is gasoline. We did not end up using anything from here. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And we're going to add another 10, bringing it to 60. Yeah, I guess I filled up and we did drive quite a bit, but I don't know, donate it, I guess. So the remaining amount is always for Juliet. Juliet is my 6-year old. And I just kind of hold on to her money for her because she cut up her money that I was giving. So it just kind of showed me that she's not ready to hold on to her money yet, but she's still getting an allowance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So all of this goes for the girls, and that's for like my middle children, the 12-year-old, the 9-year-old, and the 6-year-old. And so they get allowance money, and they do have some money that's usually left over that I usually end up using to like pay them to do extra things around the house. So for eating out, we're going to pull 20, 40, 60, 81. So we're going to put in $100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 for eating out. Okay. And then spending, I am going to put 25. And miscellaneous, I think I put, oh gosh, I didn't even write it down. But it's usually a 10 and a 5. Yeah. So 10. And we're going to do the rest of these. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $15. Oh, guys, I ended up taking my daughter to the eye specialist. And yeah, we spent all the money. And she said that like her astigmatism is really, really, really bad. And so she gave her glasses and she looks super cute. And we're talking about Jordan, my 3-year-old. So she's recommending surgery. So we're planning for that for either January or the beginning of February. So we definitely have to save up for that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, that's what she's recommending for the sty that's on her eye. So yeah, so this is my like long-term binder. And so this is where we're going to get into the bulk of like where we're going to put the money from the savings challenges. So for emergency, we are going to put out of like the 2313, I'm going to just complete, because right now we have $1,025. So what I decided to do is just to complete the $2,000 from this money. So I'm going to pull the what is it? I think I put $975. So let me get that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do 50, 20, and 5. Okay, so we're going to put this to the side just for a second here. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll put that to the side. And so now we should have $2,000. So let me put this together. Okay. So let's give it a count and just make sure that this is $2,000. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 50, 70, 90, 95, 2,000. So that's perfect. So let me put that in our emergency fund binder. So now we're definitely going to slow down quite a bit on emergency. And since other things are popping up, we're going to definitely move back to paying off debt. And so that's what I decided to do. I didn't even put I think the amount that I had saved up for date night, I'm going to put it straight into debt instead. So that this should be the rest of this money from the 2313 should be $1,000 $338. And this is all going to debt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. $1,338. So we're going to put that together. And so we're going to send this off to debt and pay off another card in the month of December. Or, yeah, because today's the weekend, so I'm going to have to say December. So, yeah, so it's 1,338 plus $5. It's like 1,043. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. So in home maintenance, so this is where we're going to actually start to like work on these. So in home maintenance right now, we have $5 and we're going to add a 20 and a 5, bringing the balance to $30. Okay, and then up next is vehicle maintenance, and we're just going to start to put $5 in here since we have a good amount. So now we have 150.65. Wait, no, gosh, 155.60. So we have $160 in vehicle maintenance, and then in vehicle fees, I am going to add another $5 to vehicle fees, bringing it to $10. And then next up is medical, and we are going to add $5. So our main focus right now is going to be debt and getting ready for my daughter's surgery. Okay. I mean, we're going to start working on other things, but like, yeah, that is priority. Okay. So for dental, we are also going to add $5, bringing it to $10. And then getting into vision, we are going to put in $100 because we depleted it with this last appointment. So now we have $100. Then getting into orthodontics. So my daughter's, I'm pretty sure, going to need braces. So we definitely have to start working on orthodontics. So we're going to put in $20. And then higher education, I decided to put in $50 because it's at 0 right now. And then we're going to get into homeschool curriculum or anything homeschool related, and that's going to be 20 and a 5. And so this can be anything from their books, their curriculum, or just like if we want to do something educational, like, you know, take them somewhere that's school related. And then getting into subscriptions, I'm going to go ahead and put in $10, bringing it to $20. Okay. So then for rainy day, I'm going to also continue to put $5 in. So now we have $10 in rainy day. Okay, so for retirement, we're going to definitely start to put some money in here. I'm going to put $20, and that is it for this binder. And I know there's definitely other categories that I want to get to, but it's just not time yet. It's just not time. We'll get there soon, but just it's not that time yet. So unfortunately. Okay, so this is my short-term savings binder. So this is where all my other sinking funds are at. So getting into clothing, we are going to put $50. And so right now we have $150, $200. So this is one that I cannot not stuff because my kids are constantly growing out of their clothes. And then for beauty, we are going to add $25. And right now we have 20. Let me put it together. Okay. So now we have 20, 40, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Okay. So we have a good amount in beauty. So entertainment still has not been used, and we are going to be continuing to save up for this. Right now we have $200, and we're going to put in a 20, bringing it to $220. Okay. So then for adventures, I'm going to put in $10. This is more for like, so entertainment is like movies, ice cream, stuff like that, like something around here. Adventures is more like not quite like a vacation, but something like camping, something like going to the next town. That's just a little bit more expensive than just like a local thing. So this is adventures. And so then we have, let's see, I think we are going to stuff ammunition. And so ammunition, I'm going to put in $5. And then we have celebrations up next. Celebrations is going to get $20. So I'm thinking my parents' wedding, they're renewing their vows next year. My son's graduation, aside from like, it could be a lot of things. So we are going to start to really work on this envelope as well as everything else, to be honest with you guys. So then for anniversary, I'm going to start it off strong. I'm going to put $50 in there. And yeah. So then we get into planner. Planner, we need to be super prepared. This is one of my favorite things to like invest in. And so, yeah, this is one of the things that makes me happiest is like planning. So, yeah. So then there's my son's graduation. He's graduating next year from college. And so I do want to be prepared. So I'm going to put in $100. And I feel like I'm so behind on this. So, and that's okay. Starting now is okay. So technology, I'm going to put in $5. And I know this is probably not enough, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm trying to save it for a desktop for like our homeschool area. And so, yeah. Okay. So furniture, we are going to put $5 in. And so I do want to save up for some like a patio set. We don't have anything to be able to sit outside in. And so I would like to be able to buy something so that I could sit outside and watch my kids play. Or like have something up front because we have a nice porch area. And so that I could put, $5 again is going to take forever, but I'm okay with that. So that is it for this binder. And so let's move on to my family binder. So my family binder is one of my favorite binders because it has my family in there. So yeah, it stinks we're not going to put the money in there for date night, but I will start working on that next week. So yeah. So what I decided to do for this, or let me put Juliet's money. So this is Juliet's money. And so let me jump to the back and put her money in there. And so she does ask me from time to time, like, how much money do I have? And so we'll come in here and we'll count it together. So now she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14. And I might condense it sometime, but like my kids love to have ones. They're so funny that way that they just want like, it looks like a lot. So, okay. So everybody in my family is in this binder. It's one of my favorite binders. So we're going to skip you and me, which is my husband's and I's date night envelope. We have $50 right now. It's my husband's, mine, my eldest, which is Johnny's, Naomi's. She's my 20-year-old. Emma, my 12-year-old. No, gosh, she's 11. She's 11. 9. Maddie's 9. Juliet's 6. Jordan is my 3-year-old. Junior is my 2-year-old. Weston is my other 2-year-old. He's my puppy. He's almost going to be 3 though. So anyway, then I have her parents, which we're going to put $25. And And did I skip Weston? Oh my gosh, how could I? No, we cannot. So we are going to put $25 in Weston's envelope. And so I'm going to start some savings challenges for Weston because I do want to start him on a doggy daycare type of thing next year. So his parents are also going to get $25 this time around, as well as our grandparents. So I still have a grandma and my husband still has a grandma. And so I definitely want to put some money aside for them. That's not a lot, but we got to start somewhere. So that is it for our family binder. Fun stuff. Super exciting. Okay, so up next is our month ahead binder, which we are doing pretty good on. And so we are going to invest $100. $100? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, wasn't prepared. So we are already 1 month ahead on our gas utility for $50. And now we are going to jump to putting, I guess I put $100. So we're going to put in $100 for our water utility. So let me get my marker 1 second. Okay, guys, so this is from Missy Money. And so this top row, I know it's super messy. This top row is for the gas utility, which we completed. And now this whole section up to this one is for our water. So since we're putting in $100, we get to fill in, let's just do it together because so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. Okay, so we still have a little bit left to do for water, but total we're trying to save up $220 for the water utility. So that brings us to $150, and so we're doing pretty good, I think. So nice and well, I don't know about $100. I don't know. I guess I'm in a hurry, guys. I guess I'm in a hurry to save up. I feel like something's there and it's stopping it. I don't know. Okay, guys. So let's put this away. And last up is our holiday binder. And this one's definitely going to get some love. So we are going to start with, so all of these envelopes are from Christina Loves to Plan or Loves Planning. And I love her. She puts out amazing stuff. So all of the categories are already in here. So let's start with New Year's. So New Year's right now has 50, 70, 80. And we are going to put in a total of $20, bringing it to, it is $20, right? Okay, so 50, 70, 90, $100. So I'm going to start to put in a little bit extra since it's kind of like the next holiday. Okay, so we're going to start to work on Valentine's Day, and we're going to put in $10 this time. So here we go. We're going to start all of our sinking funds. We're going to put $20 towards Easter. We're going to put another $20 for Mother's Day. And for Father's Day, we are going to put $10. And you guys can see it here. So let's see, we're at Father's Day. And so next up, we have 4th of July. And 4th of July, we're going to put in $5. Okay, and then for Halloween, we are definitely going to start saving up for Halloween. We're going to put in $10. For Thanksgiving, we are also going to start saving up for Thanksgiving because I do want to host Thanksgiving next year. That is my yes, definitely. So we're going to put $15. And so that's part of what I would love to do, is have both families here next year. Okay, so Black Friday is going to get $20. And this one's a big one for me now, guys. Definitely, I wrote things down and I'm remember. Okay, so Christmas, we spent everything. We had $1,000 here. And yes, that's been spent. So we are going to put in $200, I believe. Let me see. Where were we at? Black Friday and Christmas, $200. Yes. So we're going to put in $200. And then for birthdays, I budgeted a 50, a 20, and a 5. So we make that $75. So let's put that together. And that should bring us to 150, 70, 95, $200. Okay. So that's birthdays. And then next up is Grandparents' Day. And we want to start celebrating all the grandparents in our families. That's including our parents and the grandparents, and doing something sweet for them on Grandparents' Day. So we might start putting a little bit more, but we'll see. Okay, just a small little something would be nice. So then we have Christmas dinner. And Christmas dinner, we're going to put in $100. And so now we have a total of $200. So yeah, that's a good amount, but we are trying to help pay for both sides of the family, the Christmas dinners. Okay. So then we have gifts, and we are going to put in $20. And so now we have a total of 20, 40, 60, 81. $100. And then we have, let's see. Let me see. I think I messed up a little bit. But okay, so then we have home decor, and I put in $5 for home decor, and we have a $10 left. Okay. But I messed up because I was supposed to put 2 5s and I only put a $10 bill. So I need to break this up. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys. So I'm going to take this one back and put in these 2 5s. So I'm going to put in $5 for family outfits. And this is more for next year for Thanksgiving and next year for Christmas, to help fund that. And then this is going to be $5 for Christmas festivities. And the last one is for donations, but I have one for a long-term donation. And then I carry one in my wallet, and I put a little dashboard, so it's a little bit private. And yeah. Okay, guys. So that is it for this week's cash stuffing. I'm so happy I got to put in money in other categories finally. Super excited. And so I just have to keep on budgeting and saving and doing all the things that we've been doing, and just not lose momentum. And I'm excited to show you guys what I have planned for the month of December and then 2026. So I've been working on all of that for ever, it feels like. So I'm super excited about it all. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for spending just a little bit of your time with me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Okay. Bye, guys.